Hey there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually collabing and partnering up with Lala from Lalada Beauty, and if you haven't seen her channel or if you don't know her about her videos, I will link her channel in the description box below. And if you're visiting me from her channel, then welcome, or if it's just your first time, don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos on fragrance every single day, and if you've already been with me for a while, then don't forget to like this video and comment below and tell me if you like these kinds of videos. So we both have our top fives to share with you, and we also both have honorable mentions as well. I will just say Gourmand fragrances, that's not kind of my favorite category of fragrance or type of fragrance, but I know it's a favorite for so many of you, and there's definitely fragrances that I love that happen to be Gourmand. So I tried to narrow it down to 5, and then I have an honorable mention as well. So let's get into it. The first one I want to talk about is Almond Harmony from House of Oud. And this one's stunning. It is just like an almond, marzipan, vanilla-y dessert. It's very edible. I just want to eat it up. It's incredibly sweet, sickly sweet, and it's slightly synthetic as well. And that's something I've mentioned on my channel below. House of Oud is not for everyone. If you have trouble liking scents that do have kind of synthetic notes to them, I wouldn't recommend Almond Harmony. However, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the bottle, I love the scent, I adore how sweet it is, and this kind of like a very sweet nutty base that it has as well. I think personally it does really well in slightly colder weather because it can get a bit much, and it's really nice to wear on your scarf or on your clothing when you're going outside and it's a little colder. But honestly, it's a really beautiful fragrance, and as long as it's not super hot and humid, I think it's really nice, and it's definitely in my top 5 of Gourmand fragrances. This is actually the first one that came to mind just because it's so edible for me, and I love it. Then, another one I've talked on my channel about before, which also showcases almond, is Girl of Now Shine. This one is slightly more floral than that one, but still it's got toasted almonds, it's got pear and pineapple, which the pineapple really sets it apart from the regular Girl of Now, which is also a great Gourmand, but you know, Girl of Now Shine is technically a Gourmand as well, just a more light, fruity Gourmand. I just had to choose only one from the line, and so I chose my favorite of the 3, which is always going to be Girl of Now Shine. I love this fragrance. It's also very edible, very sweet, and just yummy. I mean, for me, Gourmand fragrances are ones that I just feel like I could eat up, or that I want to eat up, and this definitely falls into that. This is a fragrance I wear year-round. Maybe some people feel it's not a year-round fragrance, but for me, honestly, I love it. I absolutely adore it, and I love to wear it no matter what it is. So definitely recommend Girl of Now Shine by Elie. Then Lira by Xerjoff, and this is the Costumrati line. This has blood orange, it has caramel and vanilla. It's very much a Gourmand. It's a fragrance that men love on women. It's a fragrance that so many women adore. This is a niche fragrance, and it definitely is expensive, but I would say if you're into Gourmands and you like that kind of blood orange, caramel, vanilla scent, this is a really great one. It also lasts a very long time, especially this is a great one to also wear on, you know, your scarves or your winter coats. I feel like it's very rich and warm, and I really like it. I mean, I will say again, if you're a Gourmand lover, you'll probably go crazy for this one, but I, even not being, you know, an extreme Gourmand lover, I still really like this one. And it's a beautifully well done niche fragrance, and it does last a long time. It has good sillage, which again isn't always the case with niche fragrances, but this one and Xerjoff in general has not let me down so far. So that's Lira. Then we've got one I've talked about so many times, as has pretty much everyone, Pink Sugar by Aqualina. I couldn't not include this. I mean, this is probably my 5th or 6th of this. It was one of the first like true extreme Gourmand fragrances that I bought and loved. And yeah, it's cotton candy and sugar and caramel and vanilla, And this is also very, very, very much complimented by men. I think in general, Gourmand, very sweet fragrances tend to be favorites for men smelling on women. And this is no exception. It also is extremely beast mode for being, you know, these are usually like $19, $20. They're very, very inexpensive. And this lasts an incredibly long time. It also does very well in fall and winter. I feel like it just brings out its richness, but doesn't make it too overpowering or too sickly. And because it's just like a very sweet, sugary candy floss caramel scent, it's a really nice one to layer to sweeten up other fragrances, because it's not too overcomplicated. It's not really simple either, but yeah, it's a really nice one for layering. And I do tend to layer this to sweeten up other fragrances that I just feel like might need a little sweetness and sugar to them. So that's Pink Sugar. Then the last one before we get into my honorable mention is Dolce & Gabbana pour Femme, Eau de Parfum. This one I have to spray on my skin to really get that marshmallow. It is beautiful. The marshmallow note in this, it's so soft and yet so prominent, especially on the skin. It's delicious. I know a lot of people like the Eau de Parfum, the extreme of this, but I just have the regular and I still really like it. I mean, it lasts long enough for me, and I feel like I still have so much of this 100 ml bottle to go through that I don't feel like compelled necessarily to get the extreme version, but I might trade out after I go through this. This is a really, really nice marshmallowy, sweet Gourmand. I absolutely love this. I think the hype is real with this one. You definitely have to like sweet fragrances, but this is a really, really nice one and very well done from Dolce & Gabbana as well. So that is my 5th pick. And my last one, which is an honorable mention because it's not a full-on Gourmand, but it definitely has edible notes to it, and I think they're the most prominent notes in the fragrance. So this is Olympea Eau de Parfum Legere, I think. I'll obviously put the name here, and this is by Paco Rabanne. This has vanilla and salt, and obviously it has, you know, orange blossom and some florals to it, but in my opinion, that salty vanilla is really, really prominent in this. And in general, salt is a note that intrigues me in fragrances, and I think it's so beautifully done in this fragrance. There's a lot of different flankers to this, and this is the only one I own, and I actually own backups of this because I heard it's getting discontinued, this particular flanker, and I just love it. I think it's very, very delicious. I always want to smell, like once I wear it, I want to wear it the next day as well because it's so delicious. I can't get enough, and it's kind of like this very sweet and salty fragrance that I think is really beautifully done and I really like. So that is my honorable mention. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!